Yeah. No, that was pretty smooth though. The girl that cut my hair is a buddy of mine's wife, and she went to like London barber school and shit. So
She
yeah,
fancy. Lewis is that
she
pretty
was
boy
like,
that doesn't want to be.
he's stupid.
She'd be like, "No,
Griff
I'm not."
is so tired. You look like you don't want to do this.
Oh.
You look like those punches about to be weak as fuck.
Oh, why'd you bring him up, bro? I thought he was just gonna let it go. Actually, I really thought he was gonna wipe off his.
He gonna look like the Flash and fucking.
You look like how we feel about Amber from Invincible,
Bro.
Well, we'll do it later, but I'm not off her. But I'll just later.
Those memes are fucking.
No redemption. Look, I took that personal. Fuck Villanova. I took that personal.
I'm not off her, bro. But what's the first topic? Wow.
I don't care no more.
Welcome to Nerdz with Swag.
Hey, look at him. He was saving his energy like a Pokemon with Bond. He brought the weed in. Okay. Griffin at Gold's Gym.
They're gonna have to join me because I'm gonna start adding like special effects to me. It's gonna be in the corner because y'all won't do it with me. All right, good.
That should be like our little loading screen and you just going.
Hell no.
Who else is over here, Mike?
I'm trying to think what else dropped this week. Oh, so
you don't want to play tennis?
they announced Black Panther 2 is actually they started filming, and the title is officially Wakanda Forever.
Forever.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit looked like it was gonna be noise. Did you see the other video the video that they put out? Yeah, that shit was fire.
Yeah.
Oh, which video?
For the Eternals trailer, not really a trailer. It was like a collage of all the Marvel episodes so far. The little bit they put the Eternals in there, but the Eternals been done.
I did see that. My only question with Eternals is because of how deep their history is this going to be a concurrent story? Because the Eternals go back to pre-human.
Yeah.
So like, where they going to place this movie?
They're going off the run. I forget your boy's name, but they can reborn. They can, what's it called? Regenerate.
Reincarnate.
Themselves. Yeah, reincarnate themselves and all stuff. My niece. So at this point, they forgot who they were, so they're just living their lives right now.
Living that vida loca.
Yeah.
Sailor Moon out here, all right.
Yeah, so apparently that's going to explain why they didn't get involved with Thanos and all this, because they protect their experiments, humans, and all. They care about humans and stuff. The experiments that go right. Anyway, other than that, it's murder, death, kill, kill.
Wait.
Murder, death, kill.
Is this going off of? Now it probably won't, but I'm going to ask. This isn't going off the timeline of the Celestials created the Eternals and the Deviants.
No, it's out of the way.
Okay.
The Eternals created the Celestials and all that stuff, or they are Celestials in a sense.
Oh, okay, that's different. Okay, never mind. I'm talking about the Earth X timeline. Okay, never mind.
This is it's going to get into like the Deviants, which is like basically they're mutants versus like the Eternals that don't look like humans. Like they got a little more monsters in them, but. Marvel's going to make them all people, apparently, because, they got to show pretty actors and stuff. They're not going to show just ugly people.
I remember they did that with, what was that that Greek god movie, The Immortals, where they made the Titans were just, they were just the other gods instead of being like, monstrous. They just made them like, they're just the guys with some flakes on their chin. Like, it's just. Because
technically, Thanos he's a son of some internal celestials and stuff like that. But he had deviant blood. That's why he looked like that with the booty chins.
The multiple
butts. All the booties.
Bro, all he got to do is grow a beard over there. He'd be good.
Maybe they don't do facial.
Bro,
he didn't have no eyebrows.
Like
think about it. He had nothing. He had no facials.
No, he's smooth skinned, bro. Like a 90s wrestler.
Yeah, he has no eyebrows, no nothing.
Smooth skinned. Oh, random note about nothing. Speaking of smooth skinned, I want to give a shout out to Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels for keeping their hair when they wrestle. Just cause keep it. Keep that manliness. Let that be.
I was going to say they both went bald, man. You talking about chest hairs? I was like, Shawn Michaels shaved it all off, man.
No, they got the me going. They got the me right now. I'm talking about chest hair. Look, that don't fall out.
Hold on, whoa! Shawn Michaels shaved off all his hair?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Was he?
He used to have this.
Yeah.
I'm on my way to Shawn Michaels. Don't get it twisted.
But we talked about that last time. It's like you're gonna get all these scruffs. All this tussle. You're like, ugh. You're gonna feel this uncomfortable body slam.
Rash on my face.
I getting body slammed by Velcro.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see. Oh, they're also supposed to be finally doing something with not Cannonball. What's this guy's name? We were talking about that last time, Lee. You said nothing came of it. The dude, he's in space. He's with the
Nova.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
the Nova Corps and stuff like that. But they're not doing the Corps. They're talking about bringing back Nova and stuff like that, recasting. I guess they were working on the dude. I think they picked the dude.
I hope that's a TV show.
I think it's going to be a movie, the guy. But they were talking about doing the Nova Corps, so to maybe do a show with the Nova Corps.
Because I just seen where they dropped, the Marvel movie cinematic, I guess, today. For the
that was yesterday, I think.
That's what the Eternals trailer where they were like, see you at the movies because they're trying to promote.
Yeah, see you at the movies. And Marvel has the game locked up as far as movies goes. They need to throw some shows out there because that's what DC's going to have to hanker on is the fact that they got TV shows because the movie world for DC is going to be.
But DC, I think right now is having they're having a struggle right now. There's articles I meant to click on and read it. Apparently, There's a struggle going on where like people, half the staff I think want the Snyderverse, the other staff don't.
Hold on,
they don't know how to like.
Didn't it have to do with like HBO too wanting to like if
HBO wants it?
Yeah, HBO wants it. If like DC, nobody else wants to take it. Hey, give it to us. We'll make that shit work.
Because Snyderverse thing is in the top 3 of all HBO streaming. If I'm mistaken, like it's the top, not like of those movies, but like of all streaming, it's up there in rank for them.
I think that's what's going to be happening to DC is that they're going to have to get bought out by another conglomerate. Man, I mean, I understand they have Warner Brothers,
they restaffed some of their head top dudes, so I think that's how they got the HBO thing. So I'll see how this rolls out. I'll give these new dudes a chance. Like I said, they fired the whole staff. The 2 higher up dudes, like 2 years ago now.
When you have that kind of property, it's like stop doing dumb stuff. The fans tell you what we want, and you go, I'm not going to do that. I'm like, we're going to give you $1 billion. Just do what we want you to do. It's not complicated.
But I also noticed we always praise them on their animated series. But the last...
Bruh, the Flashpoint Paradox was absolutely duty water.
Wait, hold on. When it was at war, the Amazonians and the
Atlanteans were at war.
Hold on, bro. When she killed his wife and wore the crown like a trophy. Come on, bro.
I'm talking about.
Was hard.
They ruined Hush.
I didn't watch. Okay, I wanted to watch Hush.
Comparing that to like just the story format, how it was unnecessary changes. They tried to make it original. I was like, I'm okay with little tweaks and stuff, but you twisting whole characters and then messing up the whole twist of who these people are. Like I was like, all right,
Planet Hulk.
Yes. Bruh, DC's like a child with superpowers that don't know what to do with it. I guess you could say Shazam, but they have all this power and they can't even. They don't even know what storyline they want to run with. What timeline are we going with, guys? I don't know. While everybody at Marvel and Disney's like, "Oh, y'all got that? All right, cool, bet. All right, here's the check."
Wait, was the Flash Paradox the one with the last one where he had to go back in time and Superman fought Darkseid? They brought Raven's dad back into it to help.
No, that was that was their Infinity War, but it was called something else.
Apocalypse, right?
I think so.
I like Paradox is where he stops his mom from dying. Therefore,
I'm talking about the movie. I'm talking about the animated movie.
No. Not Flashpoint Paradox. You're talking about. I think it's called Apocalypse, right?
Yeah. I'll tell you. Okay. So which one is Paradox?
That's the one where
Paradox is where Barry goes back and saves his mom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that fucks the whole paradox up and Lisa.
Is that when he has like he beats Batman's dad as Batman, but he ain't Batman? And he has and he tortures him in like the electric chair to get him
to get his powers back.
Yeah.
Because he has to like go through the experiment. That might be it. But my thing is, when you were talking about Apocalypse, as much as I enjoyed Apocalypse, the problem with Apocalypse was I didn't realize, because I get what you're saying about it kind of deviating.
Yeah.
When you at the end of Apocalypse, spoilers, I guess, even though it's old now. Like the end of Apocalypse, they go, "Oh, Flash, you got to go back and fix that." I'm like, "Didn't you do that 3 movies ago?" Because it was like established. I think.
But they always do it. They make it known. It's like, man, we always do it. Same thing. Remember Justice League? When he was like, "Hey, man, how many timelines?" He just like,
he did say,
"Hey,
come on, guys."
How many timelines have you tried this in?
Yeah, that's decent.
Just
like, look at the show. Look at the Flash show. He constantly goes back in the stuff.
Like at this point in time, DC just needs to run with the fact that that's their standalone joke. Like, oh, guess I'm going back to rewrite this one.
DC can fix this and make $1 billion very easily. It's not hard. What's that thing they do every 10, 15 years in the comics where they do Crisis on Infinite? They do some Infinite Earth Crisis thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Make a little 2-part super movie. Put all your heroes in it. Reset everything. All right, this is what.
No, but that doesn't work.
All right, you know what happened when last time someone tried that shit? It was called Futures Past.
Listen, X-Men don't count. X-Men don't count because that Fox didn't know what they was doing.
What do you mean? X-Men and DC are practically on the same borderline of bullshit.
Fox
that don't count,
but Fox is gone now, so
yeah, that don't count because of Fox.
Doesn't wash away their sin.
Yes, it does because they're not there.
They don't have it no more. They don't have it no more.
We don't care about Rome no more because like the Empire's dead, dog. It's like what?
Yeah, Rome fell. Let's go. And they weren't even Rome. It was like y'all were Greek, and then Rome beat the Greeks. If anything, you're Greece. You're taking over. Bye.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about. That's what's gonna have the DC. They keep Fox in it. Somebody gonna come in. It's like your mine's now.
Bro, there's somebody right now that probably has money and like directorial experience that goes, I can fix universe in these 3 movies. Give me permission.
Yeah, but my question is, how do?
Yeah, Tyler Perry.
So no, get the fuck out of here.
Technically, he has the money and he has the director power.
So they're like they are technically their own studios and everything. They need to partner with everybody because they ain't no good at what they do.
I think Warner Brothers has been in there too long, though. I'm trying to think.
Bro, it's like a bad ex. You know, you just can't let it go.
Man, bro, hold on. Oh yeah, DC is.
I just like to tell our viewers
all they care about is Batman.
Allow me to say weird
DC's
shit.
They only care about Batman. Batman's the only thing keeping the lights on. That's why there's 40 Batman.
Bruh, tell me Superman and Lois is making money. Please tell me they're making money because that show is shit.
I ain't watching.
I didn't watch it yet neither.
Look, y'all don't even care to watch it. Y'all don't even care. Look, they dropping shit. No one cares to watch that shit.
I seen it. I said, "Ooh, this could be good." Watch the preview.
This is how I know you're really not DC fan. Especially Lee, Mr. Poet. You're not a DC fan because you don't watch everything, no matter rain, sleet, or snow. I watch everything from Marvel, unfortunately. And you know,
Marvel's hard. No, I'm gonna say why I didn't watch it. Lois and Superman, you do realize they created this show over 20 years ago. It used to come on after Living Single.
This was supposed to be.
It came on after Living Single.
No, right, but this is for kids.
Yeah,
they made this same show in the 90s.
Not with kids, though.
Huh?
Not with kids.
It's just an updated version. That's what we're saying. It's like it's basically the same.
Yeah, they made the show years ago.
You got to think though. Back in the day, I was gonna say they were playing young adults back then. They didn't look like it, but they were playing young adults back then.
Talking about Smallville.
No. I'm talking about the one he's talking about with Dean Cain.
Yeah.
They were still playing. They were still technically playing young adults. They weren't.
Yeah, he was supposed to be like what? 30, 20, 21? Nah, he was supposed to be like 2020 when he moved to Metro.
He was supposed to have been out of college, so he wasn't 21. He was supposed to be 24.
Man, technically you're supposed to graduate when you're like 20, 21.
What?
21, 22. My bad. 21, 22.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 20. You're a little out there with that one.
You're talking about
overachievers.
Hey, come on now. I had a couple credits before I went.
Overachieving ass.
Nah, his
he went to a private school.
Yeah, The aggression. He called you Clarence from 8 Mile.
Clarence, I was gonna say.
That's a private.
Hey y'all, this is Clarence. Clarence has a college education.
I don't have that.
Hold on, Tatum. Say
Hold on,
Tatum. Say the word education again. Say the word education one more time.
Education.
Okay, because you had the slur education.
I told you to our viewers, some things in this cup will make me say some things.
This man.
This is gonna be great.
This man.
Oh yeah.
But also the thing with DC is DC does this weird thing where it's like they keep making things that if you just took a minute to write, connect to other things.
No.
So you basically create a universe here, but then not here, but then a universe here, but then not here. The DCEU is here. The Snyderverse technically is part of it, but kind of not too. But then you have the TV universe, but then Gotham's not in it, and I don't think Lois Superman is in it either. So I'm like, why do you have shows that are connected and not connected at the same time?
Because they just made
connected.
They just made a couple mil off of that shit just by giving them the rights to the show. Here, you can have it. We don't care about it. Take it.
Yeah, but we were doing that.
Bro, DC
they don't care like Marvel does. Marvel, like they really have that vision. And they
Marvel cares about their characters and their universe and their storyline.
They allow themselves to be bought out by a company that's going to keep that going.
Actually, yeah, recently, like Marvel started carrying out their like the whole MCU thing because you got to fire people. They did sell a lot. That's why there was 4 different companies.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm saying they're at the point where they care. They legitimately care.
Granted, DC did hold on to all their stuff, and that's why it's been like Warner Brothers and everything else. But they knew how to make at least some type of product. But like I said, they had Batman.
Yeah.
They just make another Batman movie, yeah.
And they had, Superman. They gave up on that quick. That was like, all right, Superman 3. Let's leave that in the 70s or 80s, wherever that came out.
Oh, just like they did for
like 20 years to come out. What's up, man?
Also, did y'all see the clips of what's your boy that's not that good of an actor, but Nicolas Cage, where like he was gonna be Superman a long time ago?
Yeah.
It looks terrible. It
was the Death of Superman stuff he was gonna do. Because he had the long hair.
Now, let's be honest. You talking shit about Nicolas Cage, but they got Robert Pattinson as the next Batman.
I think it's going to work. I don't care what anybody says.
He sold me.
In what universe, Lewis? In what universe is that shit about to work? What universe? Tell me.
Listen to what Griff was just about to say because he's going to sum it up for you.
Yeah, did you watch the trailer?
Bro, I watched the trailer.
Okay.
So how did he not sell you? He didn't sell you as Batman in the trailer?
A decision between Justice League Snyder Cut and regular Justice League. What?
Bro, he sold me. He sold me as Batman, bro. He sold.
And plus, like, besides trash ass Twilight, he's done like most of his other stuff is like independent dark stuff.
Yeah. Look at his film credits after Twilight. They said these are all like acclaimed, and he does a great job. But it's after Twilight.
It's a lot of dark stuff.
He goes pretty dark. Even
bro, he would have been like a great Nightwing.
I don't think I disagree with that.
No, he's doing.
But not a bro.
He's doing young Batman, so
he is young. Must be young.
Year 2.
Don't have an issue with him playing young Batman, bro.
Young Batman is a different cocky than Nightwing was.
He wasn't necessarily cocky.
Oh, when that nigga got back from wherever he was in the Himalayas, he was cocky when he came back into Gotham.
Hey, I can see you saying
because you remember he got into it with Lucius Fox. He got into it with the board. He kind of had that. I'm going to run things like I guess Marvel did with
that's your whole
Iron Fist, where he's like, I'm coming back from the Himalayas. I'm going to be running shit. And there's like
somebody else's movie as like Law instead of like
Iron Fist should have been a much harder show.
I'm just saying in comparison of that mentality of the billionaire playboy.
No, I understand what you're saying, but
first of all, trash.
Bro, Robert Pattinson looks like a lonely single parent child. Like it's perfect role for him.
Well, technically he's a no parent child, so.
I think that movie is actually going to surprise you.
of course. When are we getting it now? When are we getting it? Because we saw them trailers like a year ago. So what's that gonna?
It's literally been a year, like right before COVID hit, when they first started. The red.
So it would be this year that they will drop the movie.
I think they're going to wait. If
Bruh,
at the end of
they're gonna
year,
be dumb if they try to drop in 2023.
22.
Yeah, 22.
They got a chance because Marvel really ain't dropping too many movies during 22 versus
plus,
TV shows.
Yeah, it's gonna be 22 because stuff's gonna open
up. I wonder if that's why they changed their date then.
And they're not coming out with Spider-Man at Christmas, so it's gonna be probably beginning of the year movie.
What they push that back again?
No, I'm just telling them. Black Widow's like September or something now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised to see it at the end of this year. Like a Christmas. No,
not against Spider-Man. No, not against
Spider-Man. They are not going up against
maybe
Thanksgiving.
Maybe Thanksgiving.
Are they dropping Spider-Man for sure?
On Christmas Day. Yes.
Yeah.
It's Christmas
Day. I have a feeling
DC knows they don't have the clout to drop on a Marvel show.
I'm telling you, they're going to push that back.
There's no way. Oh my!
Push Spider-Man back.
If you try to watch your stock go down, you do some stupid shit like that in your marketing thing. You gotta fire everybody in promotions and marketing at that point.
No, I don't think Spider-Man is actually. I know they have that as the official date, but shit, they had what's your name as the official. They've had Black Widow have 8 official dates.
That's Black Widow though. They don't care.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Spider-Man. There was too much into Spider-Man. They care about.
Hold on. Did they though? Because it was within it's been a little over a year since we heard everything that was going to be
announcement. Like we're putting this date out, so I believe they're going to put that date out when it comes to Spider-Man.
I don't know.
Hold on, I'll say this.
I think Batman's already done.
I know Spider-Man's going to probably be supreme if we get trailers that confirm the rumors. So if you watch the trailers and you see these other people from other,
he already said they weren't in it.
No, I thought only one person was supposed to be in it. I thought one other one had signed.
For what?
For the Spider-Man movie.
Everybody else is in it. Only one that didn't sign on was Toby.
Okay.
Everybody else confirmed.
So they can't do the iconic meme. Toby's.
Well, like I said, that was back then. We don't know, and plus they never confirm when they're really in it. The only thing we know is just because it came out, and Michael Keaton didn't care. He straight up said it because he was already in it as a Vulture anyway. And then the one dude.
The original Doc Ock, right? The
original Doc Ock. He came out. He was like, he said they're not going to take me out. They spent too much money putting me in. So he was cocky when he was like, he said I can talk. He said I'm not going to tell the plot, but I'll confirm him in it. They're not going to take me out. Apparently he's a big part in it. Jamie Foxx, he already slipped up and said he was in it.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
This could be epic. Cause Spider-Man's when they do the Spider-Verse stuff in comics and shows, it gets pretty big. There's characters you're barely heard of, but are important. I would love to see Madam Web.
So basically, it's going to be like a Sinister Six because with all these old villains coming, it's basically 6 villains.
I'm hyped though that Andrew Garfield gets Spider-Man. Man, I'm such an underrated Spider-Man.
Thank you.
Good Spider-Man. Don't care about his Peter Parker. Good Spider-Man.
I thought Peter Parker was.
And mind you,
what it was.
2 different things. Peter Parker and Spider-Man are 2 different things.
Yeah,
he's supposed to be a new take, this skater boy look, which probably would be better if they did it in the early 2000s. But
is he really more of a skater boy look?
Yeah.
Well, no, in the first movie, he literally is skateboarding.
He wasn't much of a nerd to be supposed to be an outcast nerd. I was like,
but his body frame don't look like he pick up a skateboard. His body frame look like he pick up a pencil and maybe.
I was looking like 6'2" up in the movie compared to everybody else. Everybody else is short.
Garfield's tall. Garfield's pretty tall. Andrew Garfield's pretty tall.
He might be 5'10" in real life.
I honestly think Mr. Holland is probably the best Spider-Man we've had.
Yeah, played as far as both parts go. I'll give him
as a duality. As a duality.
Yeah, he does it. Yeah, I'll give him that.
But see, he doesn't.
And that might be his script too. I think a lot of it was that Amazing Spider-Man script, them trying to figure out the whole love story stuff.
Well, he has energy. He has the little nerdy, but the real.
I was talking about Garfield.
Energy.
That's why I'll shoot Garfield and Bell.
The
movie scripts were that might have been.
But see, my thing with Holland is, I think he just plays Peter Parker damn near both the whole movie through.
Kind of. He just gets more cocky when he's in it because he'll questions. He's more talkative.
Yeah,
he only when he's Peter Parker, he only talks to his homeboy more.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He lost weight. I think they said Big Homie lost weight too.
He did. You see the trailer?
He been in the gym, bro.
Yeah.
Hey.
Good for him, dog.
He said good for him, dog.
Good for him, dog. Good for him. Where's he going? Where's he going?
Don't.
All right. Leave the
y'all see the shit on Disney Plus?
Look,
the new Star Wars.
Wait, he can't even get the camera off. He's so trash.
What'd you say?
Leave me. I'm just going to refill my cup.
Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Bad Batch.
I was lightweight watching it when the call was about to start, so I just left it on. But it
Did
looked
y'all see Michael B? Did y'all watch that?
Yeah, man, it's alright.
You seen it?
Alright.
You seen it?
Bro, I ain't gonna give you no details and nothing, but like if he wants to put himself as like
that dude,
he gonna be an action star if he wants to be, bro. Just with this alone.
Jordan has really evolved from Friday Night Lights and the skinny kid who got murked on the wire. Spoilers.
And nobody talks about him getting on soap operas, dog. That little tent when nobody saw him.
Yeah,
I remember going to my mom's house. I was like, "What's you?" I was like, "That's Wallace."
That's Wallace.
Because he still had the braids and everything. I was like, "Wallace on soap operas?"
Hey, you want to know what was weird about that? I will have to give you something because I got to talk about this. You know, it was weird to see her playing his wife. Oh, because I haven't seen her in anything. Yeah, I haven't seen her in anything. And it was weird because she was with Nipsey and all that happened. It just
She's
weird.
In the movie?
She plays his wife in the movie.
No.
Yeah, man. I was shook.
Oh, man, she's still an actress, man. She had to get her.
Yeah, she still counts. She
still counts.
She still counts.
Still counts as one of them ones that don't count it.
No, what happened to ATL 2? Did that ever happen?
No.
Apparently they were waiting on her and stuff but then, Nipsey stuff.
Yeah, she disappeared. Yeah.
I remember seeing like a little clip where it's like an image with her on the phone in the car, like, "Where was you at last night, Rashad?" or something like that. And then it was like I didn't see, like it was like nothing.
That dude, his homie that worked for her dad or whatever, or went and met her dad or whatever that was. He was on something talking about that whole situation. He got like blackballed after that movie, basically.
Why?
I don't know. I forget what it was. The tall, skinny dude that was his home.
Went to the private school? That went to the private school, right?
Yeah, went to the private school. Tatum.
You want me to say something to that?
No, not really.
Why is he far away from the computer right now?
Don't.
I don't even want to know.
We don't.
It's all good.
But yeah, he. I don't even know if I would have watched the second one though.
If it came out.
It came out before. Like
maybe
I think I would have.
6 years ago, I would watch it.
Bro, it came out like in 2000. Like it was an old something year. Like it wasn't like a 10. It was an old year.
Yeah, it was like right after I was out of high school. Oh, or no, it might have been. No, I might have been in high school still.
Yeah, I
might have been in high school.
Griff, not us, Griff, nah. I saw the theaters when I was at UK, bro. When I was at Kentucky.
Really?
Yeah, I saw the theaters. Like, it was like 2000.
Oh no, because that album came out. Not what after Living Legend came out at that, right?
Urban Legend.
Yeah.
Urban Legend.
No.
That was on King. Legend. No, that was on King.
King that was on King.
What you know about, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that was definitely after. Matter of fact, 06, yep.
So it being 2021, it's like, hey fam, they all should be like
they're their age.
Another movie?
Yeah. Like the characters are now that they should be that age.
There's a bunch of shit like that from back in the day that like they could have made a way better second movie, but they didn't. Like, why the fuck Belly 2?
That was never supposed to be Belly 2.
It wasn't.
I know. Like that's what
when we were younger, there was literally somebody who talked about it. There was
the game talked about it.
Belly 2 had a script. Not the Billionaire Boys Club. There was a script for it. And then I guess it just went away. And then the game movie got made. I remember I saw it, I rented it.
No, they couldn't pay. They couldn't pay DMX after that.
Yeah, he did real movies.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he started. Yeah, he started making too much damn money, and they were like, "Nah, we ain't paying you that."
But the Games movie had nothing to do with nothing. But the fact that girl from Coming to America was a love interest was kind of dope in that movie, though.
That was weird for me. I was surprised. I was like, at that time, she looked exactly the same. I was like,
she looked the exact same. Yeah, she did.
I was like, huh. But I was like, ain't she like mid-40s, late 40s, trying to be?
No, bro, it might be older because you gotta remember, she was grown in the 80s.
That's what I'm saying. And when that movie came out, she was supposed to be like mid-40s or something. It's like, and Game was 20.
So this is completely off subject, but random. I was watching for shit to watch on Netflix, and I like music shit. I love documentaries, so there was a Dolly Parton Music Cares thing, and it was people singing her greatest hits.
Why?
Basically, hey.
People like Dolly, man. She
you said other people sing. The documentaries with other people singing.
No. It wasn't really like a documentary. It they did a little thing at the end of
a tribute.
Yeah, it was, but because she was receiving the Music Cares Person of the Year award or whatever, or not that, whatever they call them when they're they've lived a full life and given and all that shit. Because she,
it's
lifetime achievement,
lifetime achievement, icon, all that stuff.
Yeah, and so. It was wild, bro. I didn't expect to see some of the people I seen on there, but man, I caught myself belting out. I will always love you in a minute, and I'll be forgetting that she wrote that shit.
Yeah.
Wait,
forgetting that shit.
I will always love you by
like you listen to Celine
Dolly. That's Dolly Parton's song. She sung it first.
She wrote that. She wrote that about her old managers.
I be forgetting about how that stuff be working. Like I'll hear a reference track on YouTube or something. I'll be
That's probably the only country song that was resung.
But when you hear her sing it, it don't even sound like a country song back then. It has a little bit more country undertone to it, but it doesn't. It sounds like a song that is a crossover song, even all the way back then.
Dolly used to do that though.
Well, it's I didn't know for the longest time that Tiny wrote No Scrubs. T.I.'s wife wrote No Scrubs. I was like, word?
She wrote songs for a lot of other groups too.
See, and I had no idea because she was like that. Neo was like that. Sean Garrett.
Oh,
there's a lot of
that's what threw me off.
That's Sean Garrett's thing.
At the end of it, when they did the little thing about her life and shit, and I had already watched the documentary that they did on her, that's on Netflix too. But they didn't have on the documentary. She said she's easily penned over 3,000 songs.
Yeah. I believe it.
That's crazy.
For all the other country artists too. And all that stuff like that.
There are people that exist right now that aren't. There's people that exist right now that aren't the biggest, of their, let's say, genre, but are richer than some of the biggest stars. I guarantee you.
Yeah,
who do I know that writes? We're not going to count.
Just talked about Sean Garrett. No.
Yeah, but they're another country star like that. And the only reason I even paid any attention to him was that Chris Stapleton, the Tennessee whiskey dude.
Mm-hmm.
That dude's from Kentucky. So for me, I was like, oh, cool. Let me, pay attention to his career. That motherfucker's a writer.
Hey, a lot of people that are not I'll just say in the top, like Wale, who else was it? Cameron, Jay-Z, but everybody knows about Jay-Z.
Starlito's one of those random dudes.
Neo.
Yeah, he said Neo, though.
I think they said T.I. used to write all the Bow Wow's lyrics.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So a lot of people that you'll hear about oh man, I like that, that's dope. They got more money you think they got. Right, if you're a writer, you have more money than probably number one selling rapper. If you're you have more.
Easily. That's why you get them royalties.
That's why the Drake thing was so weird, because Drake had writers, but Drake also writes. He was in a weird position.
He had ghost writers on some of them shits that aren't credited, so they get no royalty, they get no money. He gets all the credit.
No. I thought they still get the money behind the scenes, just not on the paperwork.
You break them off something. You don't keep paying.
But I don't know if that's necessary. I don't believe dudes are really writing this letter. I think it was chorus that I don't really count.
That's what I'm saying. I thought it was more like
man, that man ain't writing them songs.
All right,
come on, that man ain't writing that shit. Come on now,
there was a statement made.
He's not writing that shit.
There was a statement made that it was. I forgot. I heard it on the Breakfast Club. It was like every artist technically has a ghostwriter, because when you're inside the booth or you just in there chilling doing your thing, someone might throw, someone might throw something up and you be like, oh shit, let me use that.
Only in rap are you supposed to write everything. It's like the chorus too, nigga, the ad libs and all that stuff. But everything else.
Some people try to claim writing credits. Like I remember that's one of that guy. What's his face in trouble? What is Roscoe Dash tried to claim he wrote for Wale. Wale said, "No, you wrote the hook. Calm down."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hook. He said the hook. Relax.
I mean, back in my high school heyday, you feel me? Laid down a couple bars, but the first time I tried, the dude gave me 2 lines, and then I left to go get some food and came back. He laid his verse down and stole like the 2 lines that he gave. He took the 2 lines back and did put them on his shit. And I was like, I'm good here. I'm not putting anything down now.
Hey, look, you say that funny story. I was in a quote unquote rap group with some friends when I was like super young, and one of my buddies literally he could not write. So I sat there with him and I said,
"Can we pause this story real quick?" You said a rap group?
Let him finish, Tatum.
This damn. So I'm sitting there next to him, and I remember I literally just wrote something real quick, and I just said it. And then he was like, "Man, I don't know what to." I said, "Here, just say this, say this, say this." And he like did like 3 or 4 bars, and I wrote for him. Then that was it, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And I remember sitting in the booth being like, "This isn't hard," but then I thought to myself, "But doesn't mean you can make a hit." Because you can write and rap, don't mean you can make a hit. These things aren't the same.
Yeah, exactly.
If you said, Lee, write me something that makes sense, coherent, that rhymes. Okay, give me 20 minutes. I can do it for you. Now go make a hit. It's like
thought he was the coldest rapper in the world. He could write shit, but when he would go in the booth, he just didn't know how to ride the beat, as I call it, correctly.
Mind Tatum continue interrupting their deep dive into the music industry as professional rappers.
We just said, I said parentheses. I said a little. Look, I called it little. I said I was
prefaced it by my
I was going to listen. I checked out as soon as this nigga said, make a hit. I was like, nigga, shut up. Yeah.
Do you disagree though? Do you disagree?
But that's like who was it from Ghetto Boys that wrote a lot of the which one was it? I forget.
Willie D?
Yeah.
Lil Dude's lyrics. I think
he wrote more than just Lil Dude's lyrics. He's on Joe. I think so. Like a little bit the way he was talking on Joe Rogan's podcast.
I thought Face was a writer though. Like for real, had that pen.
Yeah, he got.
I'm not saying he dope, but I think he helped him with a few things. Like did kind of what you're talking about. Like hey, do this, and this instead of that.
I don't count that. Just somebody talking about how to change your different. You already wrote your stuff. That's
if I give you a notebook and go rap this, that's different.
Yeah.
But Griff, you understand what I'm saying? Like you can write something and say some dope stuff, but can you make it a hit record?
Yeah, I couldn't do none of that shit, but I felt like if somebody wrote for me, I would have been a star. But I think everybody feels that way.
Everyone thinks they're gonna be a star.
Right. I just couldn't write for shit.
A lot of people say that what makes you a star is, are you crazy enough to just do random stuff? And you got to be like a little crazy to become a star.
What's the Panda rapper? What's his name?
Designer.
Who?
Designer.
Yeah, Designer. That one made his bag, and he's an investor and shit. He don't even rap no more, I don't think.
Bro, Chameleonaire.
Yeah, that's another one, but that's a different.
Chameleonaire
he had a legitimate career.
He did. Chameleonaire was a funny one because he took his raps very seriously, but no one else did. But he did. So like,
I bought that first album.
He was all right. He was all right. Chameleonaire, you go to Chameleonaire about, I need to think, have some deep knowledge. Chameleonaire bars, not really, not really.
Not really,
but called himself King Cooper, dog.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember watching the Beef. Remember the Beef DVDs, and they was talking about him and Paul Wall got into it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They used to be in the group and stuff like that. I was like,
that was kind of a stretch. Because it was like you start realizing, I don't think y'all had like real beef. It was like misunderstanding.
They just stopped being cool together. It's like y'all friends now fell out more of a thing.
Speaking of shit like that, and like we was talking about my heyday in high school, I this record about Paul Wall.
You don't want this. Just why are you breaking up smoke you had in high school with somebody who had no idea who you are?
Yeah, but it's funny to think about that I even did that. That shit's hilarious to me.
I used to have passionate, like artists used to hate or something, but somehow you took it personal.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know what? I'm gonna try to be on topic. I will say something about Lewis, what you said earlier. There is something about that. I have long talks with people about this. Writing the beat and proper cadence, it makes such a difference in a rap song.
Oh, there's another rapper that I was, like Big Sean. I don't understand how people like him. He's offbeat all the time.
Sir,
it depends. It depends. He went through some weird phase or something like that.
Yeah, there's a thing where certain artists they try to get real artistic, and then you start realizing why people have managers and producers. Because I used to love B.O.B. and then he got weird.
Yeah.
He got weird woke. Not even like regular woke, like weird woke. I don't
what
like
was
woke
that
already.
like?
He got weird.
08, 09 when he was going hard.
He was killing the game. Adventures of Bobby Ray, Strange Clouds.
Yeah.
There's another one. Hard. Then it was like that song about be a good Negro or something like that. And it was like, this is weird. This video is weird. Like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Like,
I got that Elements mixtape was the last thing I tried. Some of them was good now. It's just like, where are we going with this?
Yeah, he some artists, like I said, they gotta be a little crazy. They get so deep in here that they think that we can make sense of their random thoughts.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, no, you get too rich too quick because he was performing for the Obamas and stuff like that. It's a whole other tier doing.
His BT freestyle that year where he said like where each bar was something more, make Paul Bunyan take his flannel off. Like he was really on this stratosphere. Then it was kind of like, okay. Oh, and Lupe too.
Cassidy's another one, but Cassidy.
The last album was pretty good.
Cassidy was another one, but Cassidy had like the wreck and then had to sit in jail for a minute for some shit he didn't do and all
Cassidy's
that shit.
First two albums, I was a fan. When the I'm a Hustler album came out,
bro,
I still move work from the ANC. From Boys to Men, I whine yam when I see him. I remember bopping that album hard. Then it was like, then Bars came out, the Barry Anthony Reed story, and then it was like, where you go, buddy? Where'd you?
Well, that's when he got in that
jail,
wreck.
Yeah.
And then
he had the wreck.
And then after the wreck,
no, he beat the before the album.
No, I thought he.
No,
go ahead.
Because remember that in the song "The Hustler's Home," That's he's talking about beating the murder case.
Yeah,
so beating the murder case.
Jail stuff, but
then the wreck happened. I was getting mixed up.
But the problem is, he also left Swiss, and this Griff talked about this about a lot of people who do this.
Carmelo.
Yeah. That answered the question right there.
Basically, some artists they have to be kind of directed. And we tried to go in his own direction. Cassidy was just. Have y'all seen the video of him making a beat and the beat's trash? And he's bopping like way too hard. Have you seen that video?
Yeah, we've seen
the beat is ass. He's sitting there like. He's sitting there like. This sounds like someone's child is on a xylophone being fun, having fun. And he was dead serious. And he lost two battle raps really, really badly. Like really,
you talking about the recent ones? Yeah, I thought he won the recent one.
No, I said he lost two badly.
Oh,
he beat Disaster, like hands down beat him. And I think Disaster's all right. He's entertaining.
Apparently, this last one didn't go well either. Apparently, that's the thing. People are watching them just to see how terrible.
Because it was Arsenal and Goods. These two guys demolished
he went against Arsenal.
Yeah. Yes,
Ooh.
Arsenal punked him on stage, bro.
What?
It was this is the battle after Goods? Yeah, after Goods.
Hold on. How do you mean he punked him? Like physically?
Okay, you know Arsenal styles will grab at your pockets and stuff?
Yeah.
Arsenal did that to him on stage, and it was like, Cass, you talk big gunplay in your lyrics. And
man.
He touched you on stage, and you let that happen.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
So Arsenal and Goods was funny because Goods when he rapped, he'll have a drink. He'd be chilling. He's not shook. And it was like, Cassie was really like, and Goods was like, nah, just no. No.
I'm going to have to go watch him. I seen the first one where he won. I felt like he won that shit.
I ain't seen the Hitman Holler one. I haven't seen that one. Did you see the him and Hitman Holler, the square up they had when they had to talk before the battle? Did you see it?
Nope.
So, hold on, Griff, you saw it? Because he said you had. Did you see it?
No, I ain't watching it.
Okay, basically they're sitting down and whoever the dude that's hosting it, like his office, wherever they are, they're talking. Funny story, Lord Jamar was in the room. I didn't even know Lord Jamar was doing this, but anyway. So they're sitting there talking and right.
Makes sense.
So Cassidy and Hitman are sitting there, and like Cassidy's making the argument, I'm a bigger star than you. Hitman's like, yeah, but I'm a bigger battle rapper than you. I do better numbers than you. So they're arguing basically two different things. So you already know they're not arguing the same thing at all.
They're not going to see eye to eye ever.
Then Cassidy said something about being in the streets. And Holla was like, huh? Holla got like mad. He was like, he grabbed his bag, said, "I air this out. You said you got a man for me? I air this out." He got the bag, shaking his bag. And Cassie's just like sitting there, and it's like, man, you seem angry. It was like, he kind of won the war of words right there. And people were kind of like, damn, Cassie got in your head, bro. I think
this is already over.
You. Yeah. I think they said that they think that Cassie won the battle, but it wasn't like amazing. It's like if you beat your rivals on a down season, and say, I'm celebrating,
but you still,
points.
Yeah, but you still beat them.
Yeah, it's like you beat them, but you didn't play well. They just played worse.
Yeah, it wasn't a good. It wasn't very. It was almost.
Say that. The messed up part is Cassie. When you look at Lister's old stuff, the potential is there, but it's like he never got updated to the current battle rap like mode.
I don't like the new battle rap thing now, like how it's all super polished and stuff like the pre-recorded stuff they did ever since COVID.
Yeah, that does stay away.
It's weird. Instead of just having the hood dudes on stage yelling at each other,
hey,
and the homies over just like, oh.
Y'all remember the ones that they used to do from the city, bro? Oh man, them used to be hilarious because I knew people that would do them, like being the ones from the city. You'd be like, "Oh shit, this is about to be good."
What was that old website? QB.com or something like that. It was some old site, and they would just walk around the city and record rappers.
I think I remember this.
That's where B Sam and all them used to be on.
Yeah. I do remember that.
I like
B Sam, D Fresh.
D Fresh too.
Griff, the best battle ever was Derpy that year, bro.
Oh,
who was it? What was it?
Fam, we don't know. Basically, two guys were battling. It was on Walking Broadway when they used to let you walk Broadway.
Right.
And basically, it's two guys, one from the West End, one from Newburgh. The Newburgh guy had the most basic, but they rhymed though. Like it was basically he rhymed.
Oh,
like,
he was actually a rapper. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was actually a rapper. He lost just because he was from Newburgh.
I know, we was in the West. So it's like
he lost strictly because he said
the Western guy wasn't even rhyming. He wasn't.
And he didn't bring it up. The other dude was just like failing, and he was just like, and that's why you from Newburgh, and everybody was in the crowd. That was look. No one
Everything
cared
changed right there
because it was Derby.
No one cared.
There's like,
it was Derby.
There's like, who's half naked around here? You know, nobody's paying attention to what this stage thing is. Like, you care about rappers.
We just walked past it, and we were like,
yeah.
Hey,
matter of fact, we went past it one time. This is on the way back.
This is on the way back.
Yeah,
we were just like, bro, we didn't stay.
No, we were just like, this is just past getting to our destination. We have to walk past it.
It wasn't a point to go to the battle. It was like, all right, let's go back to.
I think we were just trying to figure out. It's like, where the girls at?
Hold on,
right? Yeah.
Was that the same year we walked past those dudes in front of the car? Walked past 2 hours later. Police tape. It was like. We walked past the guy that pretty much responsible for a cruising ending. We walked past that.
Yeah.
We saw him right in front of Broadway Cinemas, right? When it was there. Yeah. We saw them sitting there.
Where it was.
Clean whips, left, come back out. Mind you, we in high school. Hours later, it's like, caution tape. What happened? Let's walk on this side.
That looks dangerous. Let's walk over here.
Over here.
They got old jersey skirts.
Went by that car. I'm not talking about this in podcast.
Who y'all listening to right now though?
It's gonna be random.
Griff's like, man, why are you asking this question? I don't know.
Dude, because I've been since my car's air conditioned, I got this Sirius radio, and there's a lot of international stuff I'm listening to right now.
Man, yeah. Well, it depends on what you be listening to UK rappers.
Yeah, I've been listening, but like having a strictly channel dedicated to them, I was just like,
they have that now.
Hey,
I did not know that.
So So if you listen to them, have you seen the two old dudes that do UK drill music? Like there's actually
I heard them. I ain't seen
their names Pete. Look, their names Pete and Bash. One, y'all got
I know.
Yeah. Lee, if you ain't never seen these dudes, just
Pete
watch.
And Bash?
No, Bass, BAS.
Okay.
Because all I really knew was always knew about Frosty. What's your boy's name?
Seen him before. Yes, I have.
All I know, the only person I really know right now is M24.
Yeah. Heard of M24.
Heard of M24.
Who was the guy that did Fix Up, Look Sharp.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I'm talking about.
Dizzy Rascal?
Yeah.
That's
Dizzy Rascal.
Okay.
He's been around forever, though.
Yeah, because I heard him a long time ago, and I was like, hold on. I was like, he had like a...
Well, I'm going to need you to send me some shit then, Griff.
Fix Up, Look Sharp?
Because I don't know anybody else besides...
Stormzy, that's what I'm thinking about.
The only reason I knew about M24 is because, like, all right, so I'm on the... I think I'm on Facebook, and if popped up on my feed, these two old dudes killing it at a studio, and I'm like, oh shit! So I go down the rabbit hole, and one of their songs is called "Old Estate," the Old Estate, and M24's in the song with him. And I'm like, this dude, like, not the old dude's is getting it, but like this dude, like, hey, he goes lightweight, like, hold on. And so, like, I searched a couple of his songs. I'm so tough now. My ringtone right now is No Cap, which is M24 song.
Hey, ain't anybody mad at that?
And Fredo or Frito.
Y'all know Blind Fury.
I've heard that name because they call out Frito. They talk shit. The two old dudes and the one that I'm talking about, the video that I saw them, which is fairly recent. They talk shit about two young UK drill rappers. Yeah. Like they diss them in the freestyle. Yeah, the shit was. I was like, oh shit.
Okay, I wanna.
Hey, tell me why I just googled UK rappers to get the dude's name. Stormzy. I forgot Stormzy. You know who's on there?
Who?
21.
I mean, technically,
they got his face on there where he's doing that smile
21,
too,
21.
like the meme they made. I was like, y'all
21. Hell no.
Man, that last him and Metro Boomin CD was hard though.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do y'all have artists, and mind you, this might get into a space. You have rappers that you respect, but you don't like their music. If that makes sense. Because for me, I have a few that I go, as far as pen work and bars, you're elite. Your tracks bore me, and I can't listen to them. I've got a few like that.
Oh yeah, like I'm cold, but like his shit just too boring to me. Like I can't listen to it on a consistent basis.
Latest stuff. But he's still killing features. That's what's killing me. Like when he's on with
he kills.
But you see, he dropped today 5 on the 14th. His album's coming out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I was going to say. I was like,
I'm giving a listen first. I feel that way about Papoose, Common, and Nas.
I can't.
Never got into Papoose.
Because Nas, I love like probably 10 songs, but of his whole catalog. So for me, it's like I can't say I love an artist if I only love.
You said Common.
Common, Papoose, and Nas. The 3 of them for me.
Oh, I like Common's B album and
B.
No. Everyone did. No, everyone did. That's the thing. B was the one where he actually like, I'm a rap like I actually care. Like he actually used a cadence and a volume where he actually, I'm a rap like I actually excited to be here. Other times
it's right before that with
it's like
Come Close and all that stuff on there.
Other times it's like literally it's like, hey, my name is Common and I'm a rapper and this is my music and this is my volume and this is my.
Before that, I was just like, I used to love her, dude. That was good.
My brother's 8 years younger than me. I mean, older than me. So, you know what I'm saying? Like all those old cats like that, they kind of like, Common. So when what was that? I'll Be Cool or whatever. I forget. I'll Be whatever. Yeah. When that came out, I bought it. Yeah, because it had that on there. There was already a couple songs out on the radio that was like, all right, it's worth buying. Do it.
But you know, after that, when he really started getting deep with Kanye and stuff, and that was that shift, and he did that Poker Face verse.
Hold on, and once again, the features. Hold on, what did y'all ever hear his Canada Dry verse?
Yeah.
No, and I wouldn't want to probably.
No.
That was him dissing Drake.
He was beefing Drake. He got on the Stay Scheming beat.
Yeah.
He got on Stay Scheming, and then he was like, "You ain't with nobody, and you Canada Dry." And I was like, "Wait, what?"
Well, who did he ever beef with before? Wasn't it Ice Cube though?
Yeah,
yes.
Ice Cube had a beef with him. He did not have beef with Ice Cube.
No, because he had that song about it. It was a song about
It was her. I used to love her.
Yeah, like chicks from the dude from the West. Yeah, and Cuban then was like, why the dude that do her running got to be from the West? He's like, hey. Ice Cube banging through the.
They didn't really listen to the lyrics or whatever. And then he made a diss track, but it was really, he was like, I just had to defend myself. He said, I just with them.
So Calvin has the pen work in the bar, but I'm like, bro, you bore me. And Papoose was the same way. I've tried to like Papoose.
I wouldn't know about him. It wasn't for Corey Fredericks. Because, New York dude, he's like
New York Ninjas rep for every New York Ninja. I swear they do that.
Who y'all talking about now?
Dude went to high school with.
Who was you a fan of?
Papoose.
Oh, Papoose, yeah.
And then there was like all the hype at K-Slave. It was like, he got $1 million deal. And I was just like,
there was 2 times where I knew he had the bars. And that was when a song I heard he did called Alphabet Slaughter. And his verse on Touch It.
That was
Touch It, yeah. Did you just see the one he did recently? He had every NFL jersey lined up and went through every NFL team. Or it might not even been NFL. It might have just been jerseys. And he was pulling a jersey out and killing it. He was killing it.
I don't know any songs or anything that he
I don't know
his songs.
I don't either. Yeah.
Now, funny story. We were talking about battle rap earlier. Battle rapper Math Hoffa was doing like a jokey thing with this guy called it's a short chubby dude. He does podcasts about battle rap and like hip hop in general. Funny dude. I can't remember his name. He'll do a joke where he'll walk up to a battle rapper with no shirt and go, "I said, hey yo," and just start battling for no reason, but like he's funny with it. Math Hoffa is in a grocery store, picks up like a bottle of something, use that to diss him. Picks up like Listerine, use that to diss him. Picks up like a maxi pad and use it to diss him. I was like, man, that was hard. Like, it was hard, but it was one of those things where you're like, but it doesn't make you the top. Like, it doesn't chart you.
A lot of those dudes will never get charted. Like, you had who were some of the bigger people from the shit on BT on Friday nights. I mean on Friday for 106 Apart.
Jen.
Oh yeah, freestyle.
Blind Fury.
Yeah.
Blind Fury still raps. I heard a freestyle recently. I'm like,
he's getting on Sway or something like that.
It's so hard, but it's like,
it's not something you're gonna listen to on the daily.
Yeah.
But
freestyling and battle rapping and
Serious Jones had a deal. Jen had a deal. What's the guy that we thought was gonna make it with Young Money? Jay Mills. Jay Mills had a deal.
Yeah.
Murder Mook apparently has had opportunities, and that hasn't come to nothing either.
I think
I knew that
talking about that was on Mook or something like that.
Because apparently when I might not be true, I don't know. When when Fabulous had the song, it was a slow rap song Fabulous just released recently. It was like slower. It was like The Rain or something. It's a Fabulous slow rap song. I'm so mad because I was about the other day. FABOLOUS, sing to me, man. Okay. I'm so mad at myself. Anyway, basically, he sent the beat. Rumor has it to Mook to make something. Like, then nothing came of it. And I was like, but
that's why I said a lot of stuff was on Mook. Probably like those people reaching out, so it'd be him not getting back to people or turn down deals.
It was called.
Maybe he just a guy should get one.
It was called Cold Summer. It's actually a pretty dope track. Have you ever heard Fabulous Cold Summer? Mm. And it's like apparently Mook got a chance to get on it or something or make a version, like officially though, not like just a mixtape thing, like officially. And then a crowd heard the track and I couldn't write to it. I'm like, that's a terrible excuse.
Y'all watch Snowfall?
What is it?
Not yet. Snowfall.
I did for a while, and then it just seemed too close to.
Too close to what? You gonna say too close to home?
No, too close to.
I was like, wait.
Too close to Rick Ross's own life. So it was like,
literally going to be his life, and then they just started writing other stuff because he wasn't down with it. They was like, all right, we'll just remix.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, they pitched to him. Like they pitched to him, he pitched to them first.
No,
it was originally going to be him and John, and then they fell out on where they wanted the direction to be, and then John was like, I still got the studio on board, so I'm still gonna make it.
Base. Yeah. I seen a couple clips. I gotta watch it. I saw a clip, that jail clip, where he stole the guy, got his shoes back, and I said, okay, I gotta watch this show.
It's way looser. Like it's not that deeply tied into it, like entertaining wise.
It's good though. From all the I'm missing last season and this season. I haven't watched anything this season.
I just finished the finale.
Oh, okay. Is it good?
Yeah, man. I really don't have any complaints about it. Like, so the finale, the episode before the finale could have been the finale, honestly. this was just like more extra stuff. I was just like, I'm not mad at it.
How many seasons is it?
It's so just finished up 4.
Yeah, that'd be a nice little binge session.
It really seems like a few weeks ago.
Because I've seen clips and I was impressed. I'm gonna have to watch this.
It's good. I really don't have it.
Because then it start off, he's like not the man, like he has to like build himself up or whatever.
Nobody's involved in nothing. He's the dude that starts it off. Like this is he starts crack.
Yeah, like he.
Well, no, okay. I don't want to say he starts.
Yeah.
He's the dude that
because
crack was literally in a small episode up in Oakland, like in the Bay.
Yeah,
one drug dealer.
Isn't it RZA in that episode?
No, I forget. I almost thought so long ago.
Yeah, it was, but I'm almost positive that was RZA.
It's possible.
That was the dude.
Man.
Yeah,
that show comes back. I think end of this year, if I'm not mistaken, or next year. The Wu-Tang show.
Oh, bro, I can't. What you talking about? The one that I forget what it comes on.
The actual TV show.
Yeah.
I liked it. I wanted.
It was good as fuck.
It was.
Hey, bro, that show confirmed me what I always thought to be true. I think I said in another podcast. Mm-hmm. Nobody cares about you, God.
He was in jail, dog. He wasn't.
No. Can't give him that because they showed. I think it was Master Killer in jail. It was like no, because they showed other people in jail too. Like
Master Killer, when they showed him in jail.
But whenever he went to jail, they brother, RZA's brother, had to fight somebody. That guy is either
yeah. Well, that's how Master Killer got in because him and his big brother were tight and stuff like that. That's the connection.
They was fighting at first. What I'm saying is,
none of them niggas went to jail with you guys. But
nobody cares about you guys.
I mean, if you ever watched the Drink Champs podcast with him, he's on there and like. He inserts himself in a lot of the conversation because I don't think anybody was going to ask him shit otherwise.
No, I've actually heard him do interviews. I've seen
he
him
does, bro. It's bad.
It's like because what happened is he almost make himself seem like he was the hardest one, like streetwise. And I'd be like, that might be true, but I don't think that equated to.
No, but I think he tries to lean into it more.
What you gonna say?
I think he tries to lean into it more, maybe because he feels like it might sell more. I don't know.
No. I get what you're saying, Griff. This thing is, remember, we're talking about entertainment industry with contracts and money. I ain't got to do nothing. You just won't make no money. Like, I got to do nothing. This ain't the streets. Like, this is where a lot of niggas mess up. Like, no, you just won't make money.
Watch those documentaries?
Which ones? I watched.
I saw the TV show. I seen the documentary.
Yeah, that's all I watched.
Because that year they came out with a whole bunch of Wu-Tang stuff. So they had that documentary on like Showtime, or whatever. But they released it. I think it's out everywhere now. But
okay, I'm gonna have to watch it because the Wu-Tang story is interesting. Because are they the only rappers from Staten Island, like as far as famous? Are they the only ones?
They're the biggest.
I think they're the biggest. Yeah.
I don't want to say only.
No, I don't want to say only, but you know what I mean. Like as far as like charted. Major label.
Who we really know.
Yeah.
Well, the old school rappers were from there.
You're right.
On the show. All those old school.
Yeah, no, you're right. There were also from Staten Island. Because for the longest time, it was like Brooklyn, Harlem. Well, Brooklyn, Harlem.
Yeah, and that was the whole thing. Like Staten Island got.
Well, the Staten Island apparently has always been on this. Like they had the 30 for 30 about the hockey team they had. And people were like, they're bringing it back to New York. And they said, no, they're bringing it back to Staten Island. Like it was like,
they've always felt like they're separated. Yeah.
That documentary was wild, brother. Was it Raekwon and Ghostface was trying to really murder each other.
Yeah, but they embellished little stuff. They was like they was beefing, but they was shooting up.
Hey, but Raekwon, Ghostface. The Ghostface backstory about him having 2 handicapped brothers, and he told his girlfriend, "I ain't trying to have no kids in case I pass it on." I was like, "Ooh, that was deep." Like that was like I didn't think that was gonna get that deep like that.
Well, the fact that that's like RZA and them's sister though.
That's right, because he got rid of Princess. Yeah, they got her pregnant. Yeah.
And I was just like, I've never seen this come up on the album.
Hey, some things we're not gonna discuss certain things.
Oh shit! I thought he was asleep. Bro, you've been gone for like 20 minutes.
Right.
I've been here the whole time listening.
Oh shit.
Because when y'all was talking about the battle rap, I was like, did you know Big Daddy Kane can definitely out rap Raekwon? Rakim? Damn, my bad.
Think Kane can out rap Rakim?
I believe it.
Yes. Because
probably
verbatim in the there's apparently like some deep dark shit that's happened where they kind of went at each other. Daddy the Kane's a battle rapper. Rakim's a lyricist. Like y'all was saying, there's two differences.
There is a difference.
So if it comes to battle rap,
he's a
Big Daddy Kane is gonna get Rakim, who he said, is the guy MC, but that's written, not on the spot, mind popping.
Speaking of that, let me ask y'all a question.
So I had to fuck with Big Daddy after that. I was like, hey, you're right. You did. Big Daddy did kind of miss his wave. Like he was the start of the wave, and then everybody else came after him and took it kind of his wave.
The way you explained that, I think I've heard that before too, actually. I'm not thinking about it. I think I've heard it before. Speaking of that, it's funny that you say that because there's artists that I respect that I like that I'll be like, dang, man, you got some bars. But somebody goes at them and you'll be like, oh, you can't battle rap, though. You can't. Your shot back ain't good.
Bruh,
Cannabis.
Prime example.
Cannabis.
Prime example. Young Buck had a song
Wayne.
where two people were beefing in the industry at that point in time from Atlanta. Ludacris and T.I. They were both on the Stomp remix, and they went at each other.
I remember this.
T.I. is a lyricist because he has such a knowledge of words, but it has to be written. Luda is a battle rapper, the nigga that used to be on the back of the school bus going, roasting niggas the whole time. That's why Luda won that one, personally to me.
But I heard that was misunderstanding.
Stay off the TIP of my girl.
But I was misunderstanding, like when he said me getting beat down, that's Ludacris. Like I heard T.I. wasn't actually talking about Ludacris. Like he just shouted him out because he's on the track.
It was a misunderstanding.
Now T.I. flipped. T.I. killed Flip.
Yeah. And like I said, Ludacris heard that verse, so it wasn't like
it wasn't
they
like
both went in there. He was like, what
that's why Ludacris didn't do nothing else. Because he had one song that people thought was a beef song. He came out and goes, nah, man, the song's about me battling myself. It wasn't. The song was called War with God. It was actually a hard song. Yeah. That song was hard. But it was like, Ludacris, that was definitely against Tip. Like, it was, we know it was. Yeah. He just,
but
it was squash, so he was kind of like, nah, I'm battling myself. Even though I referenced things that I didn't do, but whatever.
So have y'all heard any of Murray's songs yet?
Just Quicksand. That's all.
Oh, bro, the album came out today.
Word.
Yeah, Murray.
Yeah,
he was on the radio.
Oh, speaking of albums dropping, they both dropping an album this month.
Yeah, we just talked about that.
If you pay attention.
Talked about that already, sir.
I was listening. Okay.
But yeah, he dropped his album today. And bro, to me, he's what CeeLo could have been.
I don't know about that, sir.
Yes, bro.
Wrong.
Yes.
Accusation statement, I guess. I don't
know. Oh, come on, dude.
I'll put Spotify right now. I'll go to the album. I'll listen to it a little bit later.
Can we play music during this for comparison?
No,
I was just kidding, guys.
I don't think their styles or tones are really.
They both come from the church. They both come from church singer backgrounds.
Everybody.
Oh, the Trey song. What?
No. But the fact that they can harmonize the way that they both do and can also have bars like they do.
The same tones though.
Oh, bro, after hearing this album, it's 13 songs, 36 minutes. That's
short as shit.
Yeah, but it's good though. It's a good 13 songs. Of course, Quicksand's on there.
You got a Summer Walker album.
It's not actually an album. It's a mixtape. My bad. Let me correct myself. It's a mixtape.
I hate when rappers do this. If I want to go purchase it, is it free? If not, it's an album.
No, but here's the thing. You got to understand. If they charge for a mixtape, it's still a mixtape, and they can make money off of it without having to
spoil back to the studio. With mixtapes. That's what it is.
Wayne that came out today.
Damn near albums.
You said
I don't think, bro. The whole album is an album of non-skips, in my opinion.
Oh, that's a bold statement.
The one I heard on the radio, I was like, man, I wish I could skip this.
Wait, the song is Trenches, or the album is called Trenches?
It was a Quicksand.
No, it's not an album. That's just one song. The album, I forget.
Are you talking about Street Sermons?
Yeah.
Street sermons. Okay, I've just found. I'm about that a little bit later while I'm doing stuff. All right. Because when I first heard quicksand, I was sitting there like, it caught me. I was like, hand in the quick man, hand in the quicksand. I was like, hold on. I didn't nobody use quicksand in a rhyme.
That's what killed the game for you.
It was just different. It was different. It was good without being like cliche.
When he did the video, he had the big man towel and wiped himself off. I was like, oh, he's a real dude.
Hey fam.
He's a real motherfucker.
Griffin Taylor about to see me partying back in the day. I used to have to whip it out at the club, at the party. Put it back in. I stayed with it. I have
to say, Lee is the reason I started carrying a towel for a little bit. I was like, big bro carry a towel, big man sweat. You be getting tossed against the wall, and blue jeans be on you, boiling in the air. Catch you down like a preacher on a Sunday after a good sermon. Because look, you shaking the Lord. I'm sorry.
Listen. You dance with a chick, you don't want to sweat on us. So, hey, let me get this off real quick. And then get back to it.
And it's not a white. You gotta learn.
You gotta look over.
Yeah, look over, right?
As married. I dance. I only dance with my wife now. Is that right, baby?
I would holler if I just seen like an action figure fly across the room into this nigga's face. Bro, we go viral after that because that shit be.
That'd be hilarious.
No, I don't know. I just thought when it came from.
Participate in domestic violence.
Yo, I just found out where they came from.
What?
I choose violence, but it comes from Game of Thrones, and I had no idea. Yeah, and I watched the whole show. Where Cersei sees like the crazy dude.
She got shamed.
She was like, "We can be." She said, "The guy said we can do sunsets, or we can choose, or we can do violence." And he was like, "She said calmly, I choose violence." Then the mountain came out and killed somebody with his bare hands, and I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, after she got shamed, and she had to, fight for her honor or whatever, pick a champion.
I don't know nothing about Game of Thrones.
Her shame scene made me kind of mad.
Why?
Because
the body double.
Okay, so can't use body double. I understand. Everybody want to be naked on camera. I respect your decision, but make it more accurate to your body.
Not a character state.
She's not. She's not. She had no shape and no.
They're playing for the character.
No. We've seen her in the outfits though for 5 seasons. At that point, we know she got the ABs. We already know.
Nah, man, you know how they be having.
You literally got a chick that was a 36 double D. They got a 36 double D to come in and be like body double. It's like why would you choose her? Why?
You know why they chose. Why can't you be grateful?
Why can't I be?
Try to give you a treat.
Hey, no complaints.
Who said I don't appreciate smaller than bigger?
Here you go. Edit this soul section out, please.
Yeah, I was gonna say before we go into this deep dive.
Is that the term now? Deep dive, Tatum, deep dive.
Hey, listen, bro. If we have conversations like that, we need a whole different channel, and I want my face blacked out.
Look at it. Why can't you stand by your words, King?
No, I stand by my words.
And do you want a voice scrambler too, sir, right. So they don't know it's you going.
I have a life to live. People can't listen to facts and be like, but you can't say, is it untrue? Is it untrue? Is it untrue? Well, no, but stop. Then don't. Move along. I just don't have the conversations.
All right, Lewis, are you calling AJ?
Nigga.
No, I'm not calling nobody.
I thought AJ supposed to be ready around this time.
That's what I thought. You his boo.
Get the fuck out of here.
Call your husband.
Leave this in. Please leave this in. Leave this.
Oh my God.
Leave this in.
He said, leave this in, dog. He's only down to leave this in.
He said, call your boo. Speaking of nerd stuff, everybody watched. Y'all need to watch this movie, Demon Slayer Mugen Train. It was so hard. The Demon Slayer anime movie, Mugen Train.
You talked about that last week.
I know, but Tatum wasn't here. Tatum, do you watch Demon Slayer, Tatum?
Yeah, Demon Slayer Kotetsu. I know.
This nigga said Jeff. I hate niggas like him.
No, I said the full name.
No, it's not that. No, it's not that. You go to a nerd group, people be like, hey man, what's this clip from? What's the sauce? And they give the absolute most Japanese. I'm like, just say what it is, because the English title will be like, kill everybody, Isekai world. It'd be like, just say that. Don't give me the 30-letter long. Just give me the English title.
He doesn't give me the English title.
It's so much easier to Google you know, Attack on Titan didn't Kyoji no Shojin. It's like, just say what it is in English. Just stop. It doesn't make you a better nerd. You're being pretentious. You don't speak Japanese. Stop it. Okay, why was AJ Harrington gone?
Well, that wraps up today's episode, or whatever that was.
Hip hop.
It's forever. It's timeless. Remember, we all used to laugh.
Apparently.